sports fans, ASMR Sports back with you. Today we've got a customer order. Our friend Josh from Minnesota ordered up some Topps Chrome Made of Zoo, which is a product that came out maybe a couple weeks ago. And I don't really know anything about it. Made of Zoo is a card game, like, you know, Magic or Pokemon, but I presume played quite a bit differently. It's relatively new. I think it just came out like maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago. And I know like the original Made of Zoo, like Series 1 boxes, are fairly valuable. This is a new product. Topps Chrome Made of Zoo has never been made before. This is Series 0. So, you know, who knows, maybe someday this will be worth something, but I thought I'd roll on over to eBay and kind of see what some of these cards go for. You can see there's a black refractor of the Chaos Crystal, which is not even a superfractor, and it apparently allegedly sold for $29,551. Who knows if that was actually paid for. Below that, you've got a couple of superfractors, you know, in the 3 to 4 to 5 range, and below that, you've got another black, orange that's sold by it now, best offer, and some higher numbered ones. This oranged Mothman, number 25, sold for $965. Quite a few other pretty high dollar sales. A lot of the sales are best offers, so we can't quite see what they're going for, but yeah, you know, like every Topps Chrome product, this stuff has refractors, some colored, some numbered, and I guess if you get the more popular characters, then they have some value. So let's dig in. Gotta say, I probably would never have opened this stuff if not for a customer order. So I always enjoy seeing new things. These boxes sell for $110 on blowout cards. I think I had them for like $99.99 on my site, and I put 2 up and they sold. So if anybody wants the other, I have 4 total. If anybody wants the other 2, let me know. I'll put those up, because I don't know. This is the sort of thing maybe it's worth hanging on to, but I got bills to pay, so I'm happy moving anything I got from my distributor, generally speaking. So alright, I assume that's 24 packs. I did not count. I don't think there's gonna say anything about, like, you know, oh, only 20 packs per box. Okay, so there's 5 in each stack. So yeah, you know, I don't know. Other than like the colored parallels and stuff, I don't know if there's any kind of like hits, you know, like sketch cards or you know, autographs of the artist or something like that, but I don't think there is. We'll find out. Alright, so it looks like the base design is a red border. And I don't know like which, you know, kind of characters would be valuable in just the base. Try to get this. Boy, I always am annoyed by this light. Okay, that's all there. Joint snake. There's our first refractor. Medium's third eye. And Chibi Mothman. I see quite a few little scratches and kind of factory marks on that guy. Let's see what the backs of these say. Powerful medium. Once possessed a very magical and strong third eye. Upon further inspection, it seemed as though this third eye was a real piece of the veil. However, the most mysterious factor is that the third eye had come long before the actual placement of the veil. So yeah, I believe these cards are not anything that you could, play with in the game. They're just sort of for fans, I guess, of the game. So there we've got Snowflake. Oh, look at that, Minnesota Iceman. And Bat Squatch, Refractor, Aggro Pelter. So another thing I do not know is how big this set is, but sometimes you can get a decent sense just by looking at the card numbers. There's 120, 148. 43. Yeah, so like 148 is the highest number we've gotten so far, so presumably this is a relatively small set. Maybe it's got like 200. Alright, Blood Ruby, Sam Sinclair, Refractor, Frozen People, and base GG Bird. Let's see what the numbers on those are. 54, 90, yeah, so nothing. 143, nothing higher than 148 so far. Oh, get a gold. Walking Sam. GB Quitza. Our gold is Moon-Eyed People. I see like a little scratch above the moon. But other than that, first glances, it looks pretty clean and the centering is really nice. So, is this numbered? Yes. So yeah, I was expecting 50. 50 is a common numbering for gold. So that's pretty cool. Let's get out our old friends, the Easy Glides. Right there. Very nice. Very cool. Hit right there. Put that aside. So, I also don't know. Okay, well, let's see. Let's find out how many colors we're likely to get. So these are odds per pack. Base parallels. Green, 1 in 93 packs. Gold, 184 packs. So there's 20 packs per box. We just got a gold, which is like one every, I guess, 9 boxes, roughly. And we got one, so that was nice. Looks like blacks are 1 in 1,832 packs. Perfects are 1 in 9,000. And then the inserts have parallels, which are a bit rarer to see in color. So I gotta say, we definitely beat the odds so far in this box. We're not even all the way through, although this does suggest that maybe we won't be getting any other color, but maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. There's a Bunny Man, base refractor. This one's like super, this one is super, like scratched up, and I feel like I actually see like fingerprints on there. That's crazy. Someone from the Topps factory wasn't wearing gloves, I guess. How dare you? How dare you, Topps employee? Actually, it's like the printer that probably would be responsible for that, not Topps. Jersey Devil, Chezzy, Salem's Witches. Yeah, I just don't know who the sort of like go-to interesting. So this is a refractor, but it's got the red border. So I don't know. I'm gonna sleeve it. Gummaroo. Chupacabra. Base. Okay. Medium's third eye. Frozen people. Tizaruk. Middleman of Alabama. Bunnyman. The Spookster. Bunnyman Refractor. Alien Astronaut. Okay. I'm sure that when I post this, some kind person. Ooh, what do we got? Something backwards, maybe. Salem's Witches. Okay, what is this? I don't know, it's just a white border card, I guess, but Beast of Busco. Lakeworth Monster. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this thing, but I'm gonna, when in doubt, sleeve it up, I guess, is my theory. I'll go back and sleeve all the refractors as well after this, these packs are open. But yeah, I think somebody from the, I presume, well, I'm sure, the person who ordered these knows something about Metazoo, so they'll perhaps share some knowledge in the comments. Hoop Snake. Shadow People. Refractor is Power Up Red. Ghost Train. Gummaroo. Rumptifusel. Refractor of Babe the Blue Ox. And Single Sam. Cactus Cat. Lava Bear. Refractor Jersey Devil. And Lakeworth Monster. I feel like some of these we've gotten a couple of times already, so yeah, still, this set might only be like 150 cards, because I have not seen anything. Well, I guess I haven't been looking for the last quite a few packs, but let's take a quick, there's 148 again. Yeah, so really, 150, I think this is a 150 card set. Okay, so you get 4 cards, 20 packs, that's 80 cards out of 150, so you're gonna get, you know, a little over half the set, presumably. Aggro Pelter, assuming good collation. Another one of those kind of red, just red border refractors. Squonk. I like the look of that. Looks like somebody you'd see on SpongeBob. Gigi Bird. By the way, I got another one of those red refractors, red border refractors. Pukwudgie. I got I noticed from my distributor, sometimes they tell me like when I've been allocated stuff, sometimes they don't. It's hard to know, but I got an email about, you know, some recent allocations, and gosh, I forget what was in there, but one thing that I do remember that was in there was Doctor Who boxes. There's the Spookster refractor. So I don't know if there's any Doctor Who fans out there, but if there are, I'd love snake refractor. Indrid Gold. I was noticing that Game of Thrones, like the products that have come out in the last few years for Game of Thrones, usually those boxes come with an auto, sometimes two, and I've generally tried to pick some of those up every time they've been available. Snow Snake refractor from my distributor, and I've just sort of hung on to most of them, and some of them are getting up there in value, which is nice. So I'm going to have to get rid of some of those. I think I opened one of those like a long time ago. It's probably a video. Chessie again. Midnight Escape, red border refractor. Sans Witches. Hopkinsville Goblin. Okay, Lizard Man of Scape or Swamp. Made Zoo Battles, red border refractor. Silver Cat refractor. And Hide Behind. Okay, well there you go, there's one full box. I think I did these right. So now I'm going to sleeve up some more of these. Get all the refractors and red refractors. Yeah, I really wish there was a good way I could sort of figure out who the good characters are to see if some of these base might be worth sleeving up. But I don't think there is a great way, so I'll just try to sleeve up the refractors. Of course, make sure everything's packed well and actually cared for, and ship these out. I'm actually curious how quickly these are going to arrive at their destination in Minnesota, since I'm just the next state over in North Dakota. I feel like theoretically could get there next day, but probably going to be 2 days. Although, I'll be shipping these priority, and I feel like priority mail can get things much further in 2 days. So, may not be a whole lot of advantage to being this close. I do get, a handful of orders every year from people in Minnesota, but I don't really watch kind of like when stuff is delivered. Thanks to everybody who's ever ordered from hotcardboard.com. It does make me very happy when I see an order come in. So I'm never going to do a Patreon or really like any kind of required subscription for my content. I just really don't believe in that, and I feel like the fees that those places take from those kinds of subscriptions is just onerous. So the main benefit I'm hoping to get out of the channel is just kind of exposure to the sports card and non-sports card site that I have, hotcardboard.com. Check it on out if you're interested. I have actually thought about, like, instead of doing any kind of like Patreon subscription, just doing like a unopened pack subscription box that is kind of like the sort of member support or viewer support option, if anybody wants to do that. And of course you wouldn't really actually get anything that in terms of the channel that is different than anybody else, but you would get like a monthly box box that's like, oh man, what are they? I forget what the big brand of, you know, sealed pack monthly subscriptions is. I can't remember what those are called, but there's one that's kind of like the first one, or the first like really successful one, and you know, a lot of people subscribe to those because they just like to get, you know, some fun things to open every month. And I have so much unopened stuff. I figure, hey, why not just, you know, put together one of those every month? Maybe it's like $30, $40, $50 a month, or maybe there's a couple of them. One of them's $30 a month. One of them's like $75 a month for those who, you know, so people have a choice, and you just subscribe and you get cool cards every month and support the operation here. So yeah, that's something I've been thinking about doing, just because I have a lot of stuff, a lot of unopened stuff that would be fun to put into like a monthly subscription box for people. You know, whether you have anything to do with the ASMR channel or not. Could be a boom box. That's what I think those are called, the boom box. So curious to know if anybody who watches this channel subscribes to Boombox, and if they've been pleased with that service. So we'll take a quick peek through here. I might go and see if I can look up this one that we got a gold of. But Moon Knight People Gold is the star of the show. And just a lot of refractors, one per pack. So tons of those. Pretty cool. So I don't know, I kind of wonder if there's, you know, one colored refractor per box, if that's the sort of average. This is a thick top loader. These colored refractors are generally thick enough to justify. And what I like to do is get these 3x4 perfect fits from Cardboard Gold. I use these a lot because this is my sort of preferred method of shipping, you know, single cards and top loaders for like eBays. I'll use one of these instead of some people, you know, they like to use painter's tape over the top loader. I just think that looks awful and is a pain to remove, and does present some risk because even though that adhesive is less, you know, sticky than masking tape, it still is adhesive. So theoretically, you know, it can damage after long periods of time. So I like to do this. I think it presents well. I think it protects the best, and you know, I think people appreciate that when I use those on, you know, like cards I ship for eBay. So that's my plug for these. I like them. All right, well, let's jump back over to eBay, shall we? And I'll do a search here for the keyboard here so I can type. Let's see, Moon-eyed People. Topps Chrome, how about that? Alright, well, there's a green that sold for $30, and that's numbered to 99, so we got a gold. It's twice as rare. Not a lot of sales. But yeah, I would say safe to say the gold that we pulled is probably at least a $60 card, since it's twice as rare. Oftentimes, you know, the less rare stuff is worth, you know, more than just a base multiplier like that. Another thing I want to do is just go like but some of the better ones are, okay, not a lot of sales showing up here. Mothman, gold, sold for 510. Looks like Mothman is maybe one of the better pulls, or one of the more popular characters. Alien astronaut. Who knows what they sold for, but yeah, I don't know. Feeling like there's a fair chance that the gold pull here, may have paid for the box. Certainly with, a few of these refractedness. So do we get any Mothman? I don't think we got any Mothmans. Yeah, no Mothmans. But I don't know. Seems like one or two of these is maybe like a, good card. So would have some value there and hopefully get the value of the box back. But that's what we got for today. I hope everybody's doing fantastic. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Have a great one. Bye now.